Point. So where we see the leaders that are moving forward on carbon capture, it's on the one hand the United States, where you do have a carbon price signal. There's a tax credit that is quite complicated. I won't go into it, but it's called 45Q, and it offers somewhere on the range of $35 to $50 per ton of CO2 captured at the federal level. And then the state of California, where I'm from, actually also has another policy that offers a credit up to $200 per ton of CO2 captured when it's stored underground. So in the United States, we're seeing a lot of projects being developed. Half or more of the CCS projects in existence are located in the United States, and it's probably an even greater share of the projects in development. And that's driven by a robust carbon price. Elsewhere, like here in the UAE, you see things being driven by forward-looking companies that really want to make sure they're developing the technologies of tomorrow, and they have the funds available to allow them to kind of spend on projects that they know probably won't become market-ready without subsidies for a number of years out. Now, what's needed, I think even here in the UAE and in the Gulf more broadly, there's a strong argument for a carbon price. The average global carbon price is something around $3 today if you average out all the carbon prices around the world, as well as where there are none, in covering a lot of the GDP of the world. The World Bank tells us that we need something around $70 per ton of CO2 or more if we have any shot of meeting the Paris Agreement targets. Now, this is also really important for carbon capture as well, because it's going to help identify the existing assets, natural gas generation assets, or even in the industrial sector, steel production facilities or aluminum or cement. It's going to help identify which are those facilities, which are those assets where carbon capture is the most economically efficient, makes the most sense. So it's just going to help us decarbonize in a way which is at the lowest cost and hopefully is at the greatest speed possible. I think it's also would be a very positive driver in terms of reducing energy demand without reducing livability or the quality of life here in the region as well.